Hey everybody, it's John Cheplak, and I wanted to create this quick little video for you to take you inside of actually two silos. They're online principles, but at the same time, looking at the online principles, they're universal. And I believe I've posted an image with some captions explaining this particular image, which is an actual case study. This is inside one of my clients' databases using our software. Um, and the important thing to look at here is the power and the coupling of both video and email. Email is still recognized as the number one form of marketing. And of course, we know the impact of video. So, two things to look at here. A lot of times people are concerned with, are we spamming people? Are we posting too much? In whether it's contacting agents for your recruiting, or as you are coaching your agents to go out and generate leads, whether it's in their email drip campaigns or in their social media cadence as far as posting is concerned, just overall frequency. And what we've found, and gosh, this was done just a couple of years ago actually, this has been a long-standing client of mine, and we're finding it both in the consumer space and we're finding it in the recruiting space. We want an audience, and let's talk about getting an audience of experienced agents first. Daunting task. We've got this great survey that's going on, and thank you all so much that have participated and helped us out. And the number one greatest challenge that I'm hearing from brokers, owners, managers, recruiters is, that phone call, getting someone to convert into an appointment, and once they get in the interview, they do pretty well. There's still certainly pushback, getting an agent that's an experienced agent to move over from where they're at, whether it's, feeling that the transition will cost them money, or the normal objections that come up. But the bottom line is we want to get an audience. And so here is a great way to get an audience. What we have here is, and it's just not a small database. If you take a look here, we started with 3,200 people in the database, and slowly but surely, as we were training this database to see that we were sending them video. Okay, you've got to train them over time and stay in contact with them in other forms to get them to expect the video, which is the most desired form of medium that people want today. Uh, we moved the database size up too. We didn't move the database size up, but as far as the number of people we contact, you'll see the trajectory here. We moved from 3,200 people that we were sending the message to up to 6,600. Okay, and then look at our open rate. So we doubled the amount of people that we were sending the emails to, yet we only experienced a drop of 6% open rates. So when you look at those ratios, gosh, I'll take a 6% drop in open rates when I'm doubling the amount of people that we're contacting. But I hope you see what stands out here, the power of video. And in that video, though, what is so important, and what we're seeing here with the numbers of people opening emails at this rate, is it's all about relevancy. It's all about relevancy. It's about entering the conversation that's going on in the agent's head. The big challenge is in this experienced agent recruiting space. It just always has been. I've been in the business for, gosh, 28 years myself. And so what happens though is we're not relevant in the conversation. Here's what's relevant to an experienced agent: how they're going to improve their online lead generation, how they're going to improve their lead conversion, their Facebook ad strategy, their FISBO strategy. That's the conversation going on in their head. And that's the one we have to enter. I've done numerous surveys, and many people that are watching this video have sat in the crowd. Less than 5% of the time we talk to an agent is, you know, the thought in their head, gosh, what company am I going to go to? What's the split, the fee, the revenue share, whatever it may be over there. They're thinking about the here and the now, again, their strategies and tactics. So, remember this: all of our messaging to experienced agents is, how to demonstrate that we are the most competent, relevant leader. They're looking to partner with a leader that can facilitate growth in their business. Now, whatever organization, whatever brand, whatever business model you have, sure, that's important, but I always tell people this: the leadership business model, the leadership brand always wins. And then when you start to create this connectivity and they start to see that you're a valuable business proposition based on a conversation that's relevant, you're going to start to pull that prospect to you. And remember, an experienced agent recruiting process, it's not a one-trick pony. It's a series of events within a process in a system. Now let's bounce back over to the consumer. When we take a look at the consumer, and we're running these videos and mass emails straight to consumers, and we're running it straight to recruits. And so when you take a look at the consumer too, the consumer, we're the back button away from being history. The marketing process to the consumer, the marketing language has encroached on the sales process. What I mean by that is they can gather more information longer. They don't need us, as early on in the process as they used to. And so the bottom line is to be the information portal. And so if you're not the in-your-face salesperson, if your agents aren't, that you're leading, that's the space to coach them, is to make deposits in the business relationship equity account. Build trust, build trust, build trust. We've come to an environment where it's really more important to have a trust building process that you're creating versus a sales process. Everyone's tired of being sold. They don't need to be sold because they can get all the information they need. So it's all about relevancy. 9 video emails sent in 28 days. I mean, look at that frequency. 9 times in, less than a month. Well, except February and leap year, right? 9 videos sent, and look at the email open rates. Powerful. So remember this. It's about being relevant. It's about being sophisticated. It's about being consistent. And it's about using the vehicles and the mediums that the internet-empowered consumer, agents you're trying to recruit, and buyers and sellers expect. I hope you liked this video as much as I did creating it for you. And as always, if you have any questions, certainly feel free to reach out to me, but also feel free to go to cheplaklive.com. A lot of good stuff there on my blog. Have a great day. Thanks.